Greetings, friends, and welcome to another reading. I hope you've been well out in those spiritual streets. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to host. I'd also like to thank my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, oversoul, and all sentient beings that walk with me in the highest white light, protecting me, you, and the messages during these exchanges. All right, let's see what we have for you guys. What's on the menu, spirit? What's on the menu for the mindful folks only? Message of peace. Ain't it about time? It's about time. Okay? This is a message of peace. 35 is significant. 53 also significant. 3 and 5 reduces down to 8, which is giving the strength card. That's your heart space energy. So you have you're stepping into peacefulness within your heart center. Could also be talking to or about Leo. The month of August, obviously significant. And specifically, the dates I'm seeing right now are March 5th and May 3rd. But this is a message of peace for you folks who've been doing the work. Message of guidance. Oh, this is nice. This feels like smooth sailing. When you think of peaceful guidance, smooth sailing. You hear me? This is something that was promised to you, this peace and this progress. With the look, it looks like the hands are doing a pinky swear. Okay? I promise you. 36 is significant. 63. 3 and 6 reduces down to the hermit energy, which is the spiritual realm telling you, like, you're being guided beyond the earthly plane. Okay? Virgo energy on the table now. Leo, if I didn't mention it, with their strength card energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node for any of these signs. June 3rd and March 6th on the table now is significant dates. Look at this. They're talking to you. Good golly. And these came out together now. So this is a message of freedom following a warning you received and that you took heed to. It likely was some advice to cut off that riffraff. You know, the 1 or the 2 or the 3. You listen to your intuition. You listen to that guidance. The warnings that they showed you in the person's behaviors and the things they said in their suspicious disappearances. You let those things speak to you on a soul level the way it should, and you listen to it. And after you got those warnings, those signs, you found freedom from it. Check you out. Not taking the BS anymore. Get out of here. Get off our land. Kya. 38 significant. 33 significant. Wow. May have happened over the course of 30 plus years, this shift. Or 30 plus days. The number range of 30 to 40 is significant some kind of way. Okay. March 3rd, March 8th. So the dates of March 3rd through March 8th are heavily significant. Okay. 3 and 8 reduces down to 11, which is the Justice card. Justice Major Arcana, which is about things finally balancing out. You took heed to the warnings and allowed your ancestors to guide you to peace. This is a confirmation from them that you have achieved freedom from that warning. The steps you took after getting the warning have led to this: peace, guidance, and freedom. 33 is significant, reduces down to 6, which is the Lovers. This could have been out of a tumultuous romantic situation or something having to do with the Gemini. Okay. Libra energy also on the table with that Justice. But look at this, a message of love. They're telling you you're good. You're doing okay. You listen so well. You trusted yourself and your intuition so well, that guidance and you're good. Your efforts and your mindfulness have led to peace and freedom from the situation or from the confines. Okay. Ooh wee. Ain't nothing like getting out from under something that wasn't good for you. Especially some romantic stuff, because the wounds, family wounds and wounds of lovers can be really tough. Or any type of a deep partnership. Could have been a bestie, but it's definitely an energy where one feels like, oh, it's just me and you. It's like an exclusive bond, whether it's between you and your parents, between you and a sibling, between you and, again, your best friend or a lover. It was an exclusive partnership, something that meant a lot, okay? And wasn't healthy. You were being warned about something pertaining to this lover or this close partnership. Let's have one for a message of peace. The moon. Yes. Yes. You tapped into your intuition on a very deep level. You found peace within your own subconscious and intuitive mind, trusting yourself. You found peace within your own knowing and your own intuition, trusting yourself. That's a colossal feat in a realm where everything is set up to make you doubt yourself. Look at this, the reverse pay. Yeah, you released a friendly connection or a sentimental connection. You released it. You were guided away from it, and you let your steps be ordered. Now you're on your way to freedom. Show us this freedom, this message of freedom, Spirit. Look at that. Reverse 10 of Wands. The lack of struggle. Hey, as it pertains to a Knight of Cups. Your freedom is the right to love offers that don't bring struggle into your life. Now tell us, what was the warning? Okay. They was all too ready to do that. Yes. Woo, they was a headache. They was to your detriment, those past people, those friends, those lovers, that family. To your detriment. Look at that reverse Ace of Pentacles. That means that this connection or these connections were one-sided enough or toxic enough to where you lost or were about to lose absolutely everything. Everything. Reverse Six of Swords is about you having a pretty okay existence. And then the further and further into that connection you were warned about, the further you got into that, things got more and more rough. The loss got bigger and bigger and bigger. Ain't it nice that you over here now? Offers that lack the energy of struggle being on them or in them. Look at this. You left that love connection or that partnership. Reverse lovers. That is crazy. Yes. This person was so dirty. The way the connection turned out was just so devastating. Because you had full trust and faith in this, it's just me and you type of a connection. And that person was for themselves. All your focus was about was working and home. Working and your family. All I do is working on. You did it over and over again. You were dedicated. And this person breadcrumbed. They lied to you. Boy, they lied a lot. They were a really good liar, a masterful liar. And it will put you into confusion. You see that back there, that reverse High Priestess? That is why it's so important. You're being congratulated so well for this moon energy you have here now, because you had to overcome complete soul level, deep, subconscious confusion. This person was putting a spin on everything. They made everything disorienting. You didn't know what the truth was anymore with this colossal freaking liar. I'm so disgusted right now. Can you tell? Because you actually trusted this person. You actually believed in them. Not only did you believe in them, you loved them. You cared for them. And all they did was drain the hell out of you. And they didn't just drain you, they drained you and everything you were connected to. That's how colossal of a parasitic liar that person was. Anytime you can break that person down and the world around them, absolutely those are extreme dark forces pulling on you. Your beautiful light was feeding things that could collapse realms and realities. Freedom. I couldn't be happier for you. Seriously. Because this was a soul sucker. It was a soul sucker that housed many dark attachments that used it to feed on you. And you got out of there. Okay, Spirit. Wow, my scalp tingling. Somebody seriously dodged a real life altering, and in some cases possibly life ending bullet. You dodged a real, you dodged a big one. Okay, Spirit, let's get some more down for the friends that be paying attention. Look at the child. I can't. This freedom is the kind of freedom that's going to have you or got you singing and dancing, boy. Somebody know they got a testimony, man. You almost ain't make it, man. Look at you, though. Got the foot kicked up. La ta ta dee, ta 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 da, cha 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 cha. How you go? Cha 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 cha. Out of destruction. Your ass out there, jazz hands. Out of destruction. Jazz. Good for you. Good for you. Oh my God. It says express yourself and awaken your psychic senses. They still talking to your subconscious mind. Awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. Yeah, get that chi flowing. Get it going. Look at those beautiful cool colors, significant cool colors that, you know, the color that references water, typically blue, is affiliated with, of course, water and the subconscious mind. Yeah. Yeah, somebody about to be sleeping better at night. They ain't got to worry about no liar or no liar. That's what me and my daughter call him. You liar. No more liars. Cha-cha. Look at that. And then it just so happened to be glowing hands. Look at that. Jazz hands. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Look, you got the support of the Fae. The fairies are out here. Hey, does anybody remember how fiery and feisty Tinkerbell was? Yeah. Tinkerbell wouldn't have stood for this crap. I don't know why people be thinking, oh, fairies, silly little whimsical things. No, Tinkerbell had a temper, yo. Like, so you got some fairies on the other side that'll goddamn put their foot in that past person's ass for as long as whenever. Because they're out here with you. If you're outside and you ever see those little light sunspots, it'll look like little glowing sprinkles ahead of you sometimes. Maybe you catch sun in your eyes for a minute or whatnot. Fairies. I know you may have seen those before. Maybe it was just me. I don't know. But they're around you. And I can feel them singing and dancing. Everybody's happy you got away from this colossal liar of a parasite. They had all them parasite dark attachments on them. Just feeding on your good sweet light. You know what I'm saying? Crown chop. Boy, your mind is so powerful. That's why they had to. Oh God, I can't. You know how they say when you make head over heart decisions? Your mind is so powerful. Your intuition, the way you're tapped into the heavens, honey. Such a divine connection that these dark attachments knew that they had to shift your focus totally to your heart center in order to disable your mind. How do they do that? Heartbreak and confusion. It puts one's sole focus on that area because they are wounded there. They are troubled there. They're trying to find answers. They're trying to find peace, etc. It switches one's ability from being able to make head over heart decisions to everything being heart-based, everything being emotion-based, and being blinded. The lies, the deception, the mind games. Your crown, honey, is being restored. You've been guided away from the confusion. And now we got crown chakra energy out here. Look at all this blue all over you, all around you. Peace. That's the energy of peace. Peace of mind. That person was a freaking headache. Everything that came with them. A headache. A complexity. A conundrum. Just always, Pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. This is your ancestors, your spirit team, even your highest self, using me, having commissioned me to send you this message from a different angle so that it'll jolt you out of your day-to-day monotony, your day-to-day, you know what I'm saying, routine. If it comes from somewhere far left enough, it's going to stick, because it's going to be like, whoa. It's a pleasure for those of you who have that experience. It's a pleasure to get those things over to you, because you're so busy trying to handle the tasks and the complexities of the things that are right in your face. I feel good when I can help somebody. They're telling you, in addition to what you're getting here, those tidbits, those gut feelings, that all of that stuff, those hunches, your intuition talking to you, that's divine. That's coming straight from the top. Look at this. You're being gifted with the power of manifestation on a whole new level, because your mind, your beautiful divine intellect has been untangled, or is being untangled, because you are being freed from that goddaggone demonic dum-dum of a dark attachment factory you were connected to. Ew, I'm so glad they're gone. It says use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Your mind is that powerful. They telling you all you got to do is just focus on it. Make it a part of your daily or your routine focus, and it's yours. Head over heart, or better yet, head with your heart. They make an excellent team. I'm really glad that you're getting away from whoever or whatever this stupid thing is, because I'm disgusted. It feels like something that had become entitled to siphoning your good light and your good energy off of you. Like some of them might have actually had the audacity to try and threaten you with some sort of lack. Oh, and then if you won't do it, somebody else will type energy. That's man, that's the calling card of a parasite. Because what kind of anyways, to try and play with your mind, to have you scrambling like, oh man, I gotta get double the Valentine's Day gifts this year, else they gonna dump me. Just how you running yourself ragged, and the gag is they were still gonna be an asshole after you did all that anyways, because they're a freaking parasite. Parents, they don't want you to ever get comfortable. They always want to keep you confused and trying to figure out what more can I do? What more can I do when they already don't deserve nothing? Trash bags. They get on my nerves. But I'm so glad you're getting away from them and that you're being reminded of your divine intelligence. And that your ancestors are telling you here that we guiding you into peace, towards freedom. And you're going to be able to manifest whatever you want to now, because bringing you back into balance, grounded balance. Tapped into your good divine intuition. Make love to me is here. Oh my. Loud and wrong. I knew it was something behind it because as soon as I saw it, I was like, you know what? I bet that's that incubus or that succubus's energy that's been trying to keep you trapped by doing that thing that they know unlocks you in the bedroom. They wrong. They ignorant. They wrong and ignorant. Ew. Taurus energy is on the table. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. This is an original being. They're telling you to document all of your dreams and downloads. Your divine intelligence is bringing in some keys to the universe. You're not going to want to forget those. And it has everything to do with an actual soulmate. Yeah, you being guided away from that karmic riffraff. Because they're riffraff. They wow. They ain't got no coof, no home training. Get from around that. And they're fugazi. Top flight security. Their protections are trash. They got nothing when they tell you, oh, I'm going to leave you. And you're going to be nothing without me. And da-da-da-da. Child, please. They're doing what we call, they selling wolf tickets. All talk, no action. Okay? Step into your new life. The peaceful guidance to freedom that you're getting. Annie, the nurturing, protective mother's milk. You're mother's milk. So if that person ever tried to make it seem like you wouldn't be anything without them, that was trash. That was BS. You don't need them. You're the one with the abundance. It's you. They're a parasite. They have dark attachments to feed. Okay? Manifestation tip. I'm telling you, I felt like this was going to come out because they were talking so much about your intelligence. Your subconscious mind. This manifestation tip is about writing your prayers and your sacred words of power, writing them down and placing them under your pillow. Your divine intelligence, your subconscious mind will literally Bluetooth sync with what you've placed on that paper that's under your head while you slumber. Yes, your mind is that gifted. It's that tapped in. It will absorb anything left around it. That's why it ain't good to fall asleep with like something messed up playing on your TV. Because it'll sure get in your noodle. Your new project turns out better than you thought. Yeah, because you're getting out of jail. You're getting out from under that person. Hey, what is that song? Will you kiss me, boy? We're so young, boy. We ain't got nothing to lose. Oh, oh. It's a Doja Cat song. But I think, is that SZA? She come on, she be like, messing with you feel like jail, but nigga, I can't wait to exhale, nigga. Messing with them feel like jail. You can't wait to exhale. Look, love is in the air. You just gotta get, because that's your new project. You break out. Because remember, this is a message of freedom. Being with them is like jail, honey. You can't wait to exhale, honey. Get from around them. Stifling your beautiful soul, your beautiful mind. And when you get free of them, love is in the air, and your new thing is better than you thought. Keeping you bound up has failed. It's a failed plot. That King of Swords, they had that reverse Ace of Swords behind them. They were never going to do nothing but play with your mind. That acidic Leo is a weak follower. It says you have landed a new home in your future. Okay, that could be literal, or that could just be talking about your freedom, your promised land. Your more peaceful space, your more peaceful place, wherever it is, away from the jerk. Happiness is here again. See that? That's your message of freedom. You out of there. But again, you got to break out of jail. Cultivating beautiful harvests. See that? Oh, I love this for you. Especially after you've been with somebody that was oppressive. Oppressive? You're divinely transforming. You said, I'm out of here. I'm putting on my Tinkerbell wings. We're out of here. Oh, no. A filthy footage coming out over the next month. I don't like it. That's crazy. Some of y'all may find out that somebody is trying to do some revenge corn type mess on you. Ooh, excuse me. Or maybe proof of adultery shows up. Libra, you're on the table. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Shem Angel 7 is here. Achaya, good and patient. Yeah. You've been timing this just right. Maybe you had to stack up some funds to move out. Or maybe you felt like you needed to leave the city. This person stalked the heck out of you. Something. You were good and patient with the process. Your guidance that you were getting, you were patient with how that stuff was coming through. You were patient with the process. That's why you're being rewarded and notified of this freedom and this peace. 7 is out here, which is the Chariot. Yes, you were good and patient with the process of getting the freak from around this person. You were good and patient with the process of trying to let them get themselves together. They ain't. So it's Chariot time. Skirt. Okay. Arizona is significant. Origins and or destination may mean something to you. Let the truth come to light. Yeah, like I said, because that thing lie like a rug. Okay? Truth ain't in them. A couple decades is out here. Some of y'all, this is some trash you've been dealing with for a very, very, very long time. I'm so glad you done broke out. Look at this. The town harlot? The town tart? Jeez. Oh, I'm disgusted. And that's what they get. Because they lied so much. They altered your path and your trajectory with deceit and facades. Your ancestral squad is pissed. And the moment you got away or you get away from them, it leaves plenty of room for them to start busting them blickies at them. And it's gonna be like, do you know the difference between a hand pew pew and like a sawed off? Woo! This is giving sawed off action. Sawed off. AR type action. Okay? Yeah, no. You don't get to dip and duck your head from individual pew pews out of this 22 or this 45. We're going to send a legion cluster of boulets all at once. Just going to blow a whole daggone dinner plate size chunk out of your body. And look, don't forgive them karmics. Because if you forgive them, it also tells your ancestral squad to stand down as it pertains to obliterating them. Because your free will is still king. Okay? If you say, oh, I decided I want to do the stupid karmic lover simulation again, they got to stand down. But if you decide you're not going to forgive them, it cuts off all of that person's or those people's access to you and leaves them open to get beat. Man. Woo. to get obliterated. Northwest energy is out here. That direction as it pertains to a town, city, street, zip code, country, etc. Significant. Over the next year, you getting further and further away from them karmics. Don't forgive them. And it's gonna be a colossal difference over the next 12 months. Your whole lifestyle, the peacefulness, the freedom, baby. First, middle, last initial Y is significant. I just heard Yolanda, Yvette, Yancey, Jessica. Who in the hell would do that to their child? I don't know anybody named Jessica. I've never seen that on paper before, but I heard it. What? Yeah, I'm sorry, not laughing at you. If there is a Jessica, I'm so sorry. Okay, just never heard that before. Smoke, the eldest. This is the eldest twin in the movie, from the movie Sinners. This is the between the two twins. He was the one that was more level-headed. Okay. More disciplined. I'm not going to say he was totally level-headed and disciplined, but he was definitely more level-headed and disciplined than his younger twin, Stack. Okay? So this is you leveling out your headspace again after all the confusion and the lies, and being able to see out in the distance to get away from that freaking stupid head. Scorpio rising, you're on the table. Shim Angel 41 is here. Ha ha hell. Listen to me. You know that old urban household term or family term where they be like, ha ha hell, meaning I don't know what the hell you laughing at type energy. Every time I see this angel name, I get tickled. This is how you know I'm kind of juvenile still. Ha ha hell is here. God in 3 persons. They getting smacked by the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The maiden, the mother, and the crone. Everybody's getting a lick. Okay? 41 is significant. 14 significant. Someone's birthday is on the 14th of the month. January 4th, April 1st, significant. 4 and 1 reduces down to 5, which is the higher fan. Like I said, that 3-person ass whooping is coming straight from the top. Scorpio, you're out here so much. Wow. This time it could be also talking about Sun, Moon, Venus, and North Node. They may be hiding deeper feelings. Oh, the Scorpio. Oh, or that person around you. What's the deeper feelings? Resentment that you're leaving? Pisces season is out here. Who cares? Baltimore, you on the table. Origins and or destination significant. Look at that. Conjurer. Woo. Only for good, though, okay? Don't be out here trying to hex innocent people. Debbie don't got you back if you're doing stuff like that, okay? Shim Angel 43 out here. Veualia, dominating king. This could also be talking about the manipulation of this person. Knew no bounds, okay? So glad you're getting freed up, getting free in your mind, free in your body, your soul of this daggone karmic crusty crab. Sheesh. 43 significant, 34 significant. Reduces down to 7. The Chariot again. Skirt. Get on out of there. Yeah. Capricorn energy, you on the table. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. And Shim Angel number 5. Mahasya. God. Savior. Yeah, it's giving the energy of your ancestors saving your ass. They swooped in and was like, all right, yes, come this way. Look at that. Guidance, come this way. You come this way. Leave that crap behind. Yeah, you come this way towards the good vibes. Yeah, out of there. That toxic, dark, possessed, possessive, bully, manipulative, untrustworthy, thieving, scheming, lying, sketchy, toxic. How many times I said toxic? Toxic. Let's say it again. Freaking dog face jerk. I'm so, y'all know how hard I work to not cuss up here. Because, see, I want to make sure y'all don't miss no messages behind something as silly as an F-bomb. You feel me? So I'm going to call them slimy booger, pissy, mildew-smelling monkey. Like, go all the way off the deep end without dropping them F-bombs, baby. I'm doing so good. Yes, but that is your message. It's onward and upward for real. Okay? You free in your mind. And the rest will follow, like En Vogue used to say. It's cool. You just get from around that confusing, trash, and things turn out so much better. The relief, you know what the feeling that comes with freedom, the feeling of relief, baby. Whoo, yeah. Messing with them was like jail, baby. Now you can exhale, baby. Get around them. Take a breather. Shoot. I always having to walk around eggshells with that sorry thing. Anyways, that's your spread. I think I done PG-13 cussed them out long enough. I'm out of here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Subscribe if you've yet to do so. Comment if you want. Personal readings are open for the time being. If you're interested, you can just look in the description box for my email and shoot me a request, and I'll respond with the rates and the process. Until next time, friends. Peace.